Okay, we just studied the Suttam 1432 Karmanayam Abhipraiti Sasampradanam, which defines the term Sampradanam. Now let us take 2313 Chaturthi Sampradane. Tritiya Sutram says Anukte Sampradane Chaturthi Syat. By this time we know very well the Adhikaraha of Anabhite runs throughout this third quarter, the second chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. That is why the Vritti says Anukte when not already expressed. So the meaning of the sutram is fourth case affix nye, bhyam or bhyas is used to denote the sampradanam, the recipient, provided it has not been expressed otherwise. Now continuing the examples from 1432, upadhyayaya Gandadati. Since Upadhyaya has a designation Sampradanam by 1432, therefore it takes the fourth case affix, in this case the singular affix Nye by 2313 Chaturthi Sampradane. Of course, here we're not deriving the forms. We've already done that before. But just in case you're wondering how Upadhyaya plus Nye became Upadhyayaya, the Sutram Nyeryaha 7113 is used to replace Nye by Ya. And then following that, we apply 73102 Supicha to elongate the letter A, which is at the end of the Angam, Upadhyaya. And hence we get the form Upadhyayaya. All these steps we have studied many times before. What we are focusing on now is the justification for using the fourth case affix following Upadhyaya. Next example, again continuing from 1432, we have Mitraya Patran Likhati. Since Mitra has a designation Sampradanam, it takes the fourth case affix, singular affix Nye by 2313 Chaturthi Sampradane. Now to highlight the importance of Anabhite, which is the Adhikaraha coming down from 231 Anabhite. Counterexamples given by the commentator is Diyate Smai iti Daniyo Vipraha. The affix Aniyar in Daniya denotes the recipient. Sampradanam. Recall that Aniyar is a Kritya Pratyaha prescribed by 3196 Tavyatavyaniya, which we have studied. Now normally a Kritya Pratyaha is used only bhave or karmani, not in the sense of sampradane. Because 3470 says tayoreva kritya ktakkhadarthaha. So a Kritya Pratyaha as well as the affix kta, as well as the affixes in the sense of khal, they are to be used only in the sense of karmani or bhave. Anvritti of karmani and bhave coming down from 3469. So the tayoho in 3470 stands for bhava karmanoho. Okay, and how do we justify the use of aniyar in the sense of sampradane in this form daniyaha? For that, we have to take recourse to the bahulam mentioned in 33113, Kritya Lyuto Bahulam, which also we have studied. That sutram says that the affixes having the designation Kritya and the affix Lyut are used variously, Bahulam. Of course, we know what Bahulam means. Kvachit pravrittihi, kvachida pravrittihi, kvachid vibhasha, kvachid anyadeva, vidher vidhanam bahuda samiksha, chaturvidham bahulakam vadanti. So Bahulam means various application of a rule, means that the rule is sometimes applied, sometimes not applied, sometimes applied optionally, or sometimes results in a totally different operation. So even though the affix aniyar being a Kritya Pratyaha is to be applied only bhave or karmani, but in the form daniyaha it has been applied sampradane. Okay, that's not the main point here. The point here is that since the recipient Sampradanam is already expressed by the Krit affix Aniyar, we cannot apply 2313 Chaturthi Sampradane, and hence Daniya does not take the fourth case affix because 2313 only applies Anukte Sampradane. In this example, the Sampradanam has become Uktam, Abhihitam, so we cannot use 2313, and hence 2346 Pratipatikar Linga Parimana Vachanamatre Pratama applies, and we use the first case affix in the sense of Pratipadikartha Matre. Sometimes the Sampradanam is expressed by a compound. For example, Dattam Bhojanam Yasmai Saha. Datta bhojanaha sevakaha. He is an attendant to whom food has been given, lunch has been given. Here the recipient sampradhanam is already expressed by the compound. The compound is expressing the meaning Dattam bhojanam yasmai. It already has yasmai in there. So the sampradhanam is expressed by the compound and hence 2, 3, 13 cannot apply. Datta bhojana does not take the fourth case affix. It takes the first case affix in the sense of pratipadika matre. Why the sutram 2346? So we always have to keep in mind the adhikara of anabhite, which starts from 231 and it exerts its influence throughout this third quarter of chapter 2 of the Ashtadhyayi.